Hi, I'm back with Beau Eckstein, hard money lender, and I wanted to ask you tonight, how does your company structure your construction loans? Like, how do they work?
Right, that's a great question. Well, with hard money construction loans, they're pretty simple. What's the property going to be worth when it's complete? Give me a detailed line item budget showing your costs for the construction, and also what's your soft costs? What were your costs, or what are your costs going to be for your architectural, for your school fees, for all the soft costs? So once you have those spelled out, and you have a summary, executive summary. That's all we need to actually make a determination pretty quick to give you what we call an LOI, a letter of intent, that we're going to make a loan based upon you providing the rest of the information. But essentially, a hard money construction loan will lend up to 65% of the value when it's built, the future value. So some of the key points on getting a construction loan with us are thought out plan, building something that's typical for the community or the neighborhood. If everything's 2,000 square feet and you want to build a 5,000 square foot home, we're probably not going to make that loan for you, unfortunately. But it's probably the best thing for you. So putting the right house on the right lot and having a good plan, having a good budget, knowing your soft costs, those are the first steps. So we like to get involved with the property when you're getting pretty close to getting your permit. So that means you've funded out some money to get the architectural, you've submitted plans, and that's when we get involved. So initially, I usually get a phone call and email from a potential borrower. We'll have a 5-minute, 10-minute call about the project. If it sounds good, I'll come to the property. I'll walk it with you. Usually you'll bring some plans and executive summary. We'll meet there. We'll talk further. From there, I'll put together a full package and give you a letter of intent, usually within a day or two. Some of the other key factors on getting a construction loan, you got to have your soft costs ironed out. You got to let us know what you've paid for already and what needs to be paid for. Almost every construction loan that comes over on my plate, it seems like they have a hard time of just, hey, I've paid for these fees, but I need to pay for these fees. That really helps us, because then we can determine, is your construction budget reasonable? Because God forbid we have to take over the project, we got to make sure we can complete the project for what your budget entails. So once we issue an LOI, we also will have an independent meeting where you will meet with a third-party construction manager, and he'll actually do a budget review for us. And that's basically, he's going to go over your numbers and make sure that it's feasible that that project can get done for those costs. So after that, once you go through that gauntlet, then the other gauntlet would be to get a future value appraisal done. So those are the two big pieces. It's a pretty simple process, but that's kind of how it works. Once we get the appraisal back and we see that the value's there, we come up with our loan amount based on all those numbers and factors, and we issue a loan commitment, and then we're ready to draw loan docs. You sign the loan docs, and we're ready to start funding your loan. So on a construction loan, there's draws. So we'll actually meet with your contractor, and we'll basically come up with a pay app, and that's your draw schedule broken out. So you need your mobilization, then we go to your foundation, and your grading, then your foundation, and it's just laid out like that. And then we find out by percentages based on an agreed upon pay app. So it's a pretty streamlined process, a lot easier than dealing with banks, and that's why hard money is great for spec home builders, along with renovation and real estate flippers.
So if somebody wants to know a little bit more about construction loans or any of the other private money loans that you do, how do they contact you?
You can call me direct at 925-852-8261. That's 925-852-8261. Or the URL right here below my picture or my video. You can just go to beaueckstein.com and you can get my phone number there, or you can contact me direct via the website.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, and we'll talk to you later.
All right. Thank you.